how incredible it is that we've arrived here in this space. Let's together arrive deeper into our bodies, in closer union with who it is that we are in truth. I will be doing a tarot card pull, and I will be sharing everything that is appearing within. I will say for myself, the energy of today has been mentally jumbled. There's been a lot coming to my mind and to my heart. Normally, things are passing through pretty slowly. Like if I think of one thing, I'm on that thought, and then there's the next thought, space, the next thought, space. Today, it seemed that my thoughts were coming through in a way that made it difficult to understand what my mind was really attempting to communicate with the body and the heart. We had some miscommunication here in this space, and I first of all knew that I wanted to show up because I made a commitment to making a YouTube video every single day. That's a big commitment to me, but I'm here. I also had an incredible live session on Saturday night that got me into this beautiful space, and I've been feeling that my core beliefs about who I am as a person, as a human on this earth, aren't very positive and aren't very supportive, if I'm being totally honest. I'm starting to notice that I actually feel a sense of comfort from being rejected and excluded that feels normal to me. And I don't know if what I'm saying is entirely true. It's so hard to put words to what my inner experience is. It's so hard to put words to what being myself is like. And the only reason I'm doing it here now is because it's alive inside of me. It's coming up. I know that I'm on camera. I know that I'm talking to so many different people from all around the world, all different walks of life, and I want to be as truthful as I possibly can about what is within me. That's what mediumship has been to me. That's what my spiritual abilities have been to me. They have been simply listening and being honest and transparent of what it is that I am hearing within, what it is that I am observing within. This stream of consciousness comes to me with great responsibility, being the landscape of this space where I'm thinking, okay, this is this person's time, this is this person's space, like I'm here in their energy, and how can I what was coming up was provide the most value, but then I let that deep exhale go and I said, why do I have to think and intellectualize providing value? Could my existence, could me showing up, could my presence and the presence of all beings on this earth, could our presence simply be enough? Could our presence simply be valuable through the natural state of existence that is here? Do we need to strategize our lives? Do I need to strategize how it is that I show up on YouTube? Seems like a good time to pull the cards. I'm out here having a creator crisis, but it's kind of cute, isn't it? It's kind of cute that I'm out here thinking about, do I need to strategize my content? Do I need this? Do I need that? What I do see for the future here in this space, if you're curious, I see... What do I see in this space? I see deep breathing, so maybe take a deep breath with me. I see that in every single video. Like, I'm going to be asking you to take some deep breaths. I'm going to talk about box breath. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold it for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. Hold it for 4 seconds. Isn't that divine? Can we do that for like 4 rounds? Do we want to? Yeah. Okay. The inhale starts now. Holding. Exhaling. Holding. That was kind of cool, right? Okay, we're going to do a couple more of those. And I'm not going to say the words because we kind of know what's happening, right? Okay. So, take that inhale with me, take that exhale with me, and we'll begin again. Inhale. What do we need to know from the tarot at this time? What is this collective? I'm hearing go deeper. So, why do we think we need to know something? Did you guys hear the cards fall? Why do we think we need to know something? We're trying to be greater than who it is that we are in this moment. I understand that. I understand trying to be greater than who we are in this moment, but if I show up in this moment trying to be greater than I am in this moment, I'll always be trying to be greater than who I am in this moment. Like, I'm actually going to feel what that feels like in my body, and I want you to do that with me if that feels good for you. Yeah. Like, I'm showing up to be greater than I am in this moment. I'm not enough. Because I'm unlovable. Because I'm not worthy. Because I shouldn't be here. There we go. And there's that kind of like depressive voice, suicidal voice. I shouldn't be here. I'm not worthy. I'm unlovable. I'm not enough. I'm going to try to be better than who I am in this moment. I think that the thoughts of being better in this moment have a time and a place. I also think that deciding who you are in this moment is the best, is the greatest, is the most perfect. That has a time and a place too. I'm not sure personally if the word better even serves me. I'm in that season of letting go of things that no longer serve me. I'm in that moment of letting go of things that no longer serve me. I don't even know if it's a season. It's more like a moment where I'm, with my third eye, I'm looking at myself when I first wake up in the morning, and I'm looking at my hair, and I'm remembering this morning when I woke up what my hair looked like. Did it look better than the way my hair looks now? I honestly don't think so. I don't think either one of those hairstyles is better. And I'm thinking about the video I made when I had never made a YouTube video before, and it was my first ever video. Is that video better than any other video? Like, is any other video better than that video? I don't see it like that. I just don't resonate with that. Another example is coming to me. It would be better to water my plant when it needs water versus not watering it when it needs water. That's a time where better makes sense. Like, oh, if I'm in a moment where my plant needs water, it's going to be better to choose to water it than to choose to not water it, probably. But then, what if I have a live session with a client and I start to think about my plant? It'd be better to give my time and energy to the client than get up in the middle of the session and say, oh my gosh, I have to water my plant. Like, I can water it after. the statements we make about our lives really box us in. I can't even remember the question that I asked the cards. I can't even remember the question that we asked the cards. But, hey girl, if you remember the video where I showed up saying, hey girl, and there was this whole thing, it was this card. It was this card, 8 of Wands, coming out. We were talking about creative energy. And I remember this energy. The message, I'm going to generalize it because it serves us to generalize it. My inner world was asking for art supplies. Actually, we're going specific now. I was going to generalize it and say my inner world was asking for something, but specifically my inner world was asking for art supplies. And this card came through, and the energy I was channeling was telling me and the collective to go buy those art supplies, go start that art project. Like, you're talking yourself out of it and you don't need to. I posted that video. It got over 1,000 views, and there were multiple people in the comments writing to me that they had an art project in mind. They had a creative project in mind that they were also putting off. I absolutely love connecting that way. And like, YouTube has been full of connections like that. Knight of Pentacles energy coming through. Ooh. Sifting through the cosmic soup to find the ones that you are meant to lift up. Find the ones that you relate to. Maybe this life is all about finding each other. Maybe this life is about this moment where you found me and I found you, and we got to share this energy together. The Emperor, of standing in our leadership fully. I'm so drawn to the throne as soon as I pick this card. I'm so drawn to the throne. And I'm owning the way I do things. It's alive even in this moment. I know that there is a language to the tarot. I know that there is a meaning for this card, and I could Google it and I could find it in the guidebook. And when I feel guided to read the guidebook, I do. But sometimes I feel guided, and it's like I feel this energy of inspiration. It's that spark. It's that inner ding, as Louise Hay says. I love Louise Hay. Of like, yes, I'm meant to be focusing on the throne, and I'm meant to address leadership and how I am the leader of my own life. And I would love to inspire you to be in that energy too, but maybe it doesn't serve you for where you're at right now. Asking yourself, does it serve me to truly be the leader of my own life? Or am I in a position where I'm actually seeking leadership and I want someone to mentor me? Or, I don't want to be making all the decisions of my own life because it seems like my brain is kind of inexperienced when it comes to this certain path that I'm taking, and I would like to have a leader. Maybe you're on that path. I'm trying my best as someone that has the energy of encouragement and inspiration flowing through them when I show up on camera. It just seems like it's kind of natural for me. I want to open up your mind to make your decisions for yourself, instead of, like, the alternative to that is your mind stays closed and you're just taking in all the, like, information that's coming from me, and it's just becoming part of you. Like, no, like, I want the information to come from me, and then your mind is open and you're like, okay, like, she just asked me about leadership, like, where's my leadership right now? And like, you go into that state of reflection, and we take a couple of deep breaths, and we're like, let's take some deep breaths and contemplate leadership. And we do that. I'm leading my life by deciding how I breathe in this moment now. And depending on, you can keep taking deep breaths, keep breathing through this energy. I also want to bring some attention and awareness to the word trauma and to wherever your mind goes and wherever your heart goes when you're thinking about trauma. Like whatever connections you personally have to that word, that is meant to be here in this space. You're meant to keep breathing through it. And I want you to ask yourself, how have my past, we don't even have to say trauma, we could even say pains and hurts, how have my past experiences, how have my memories, how has my narrative about what life is shaped the way that I lead my own life, shaped the way that I rely on other leaders? You may feel inspired to write down what's coming up for you. You may feel inspired to just feel in your body what's coming up for you. How powerful is it to just feel? And maybe you don't have any thoughts coming through about what I'm saying, but like you're feeling it in your body and you're like, oh, something's moving, something's shifting. I'm realizing. Giving you space to do that. Giving you space to do that. What's the breakthrough here? Deep inhale, deep exhale. Continuing to just feel how leadership feels in your body and letting that reflection come through. We should be listening to our inner voices. We should be allowing this pause, allowing this moment to be here. Stay with me. Stay with me in this moment. Stay with yourself in this moment, okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. I would love to see some shares in the comment. Maybe you can timestamp this moment and then you can reflect. Like, leadership to me has been this. Or maybe you want to share what your pain, what your trauma is that seems to create a barrier with you connecting to your like authentic leadership. And to me, in this moment now, what's coming through is that leadership isn't I'm the leader and group of followers. To me, it's I'm the leader of my voice. You are the leader of your voice. You are the leader of your voice. You are the leader of your voice, right? I am the leader of what I choose to do with my body. You are the leader of what you choose to do with your body. You are the leader of what you choose to do with your body. Like, it's, I don't know in this moment where the follower really is. Where's the follower in a collective of leaders? And is that a problem? Maybe all of us embody the energy of leader, and maybe all of us embody the energy of supporter. And through our empowered leadership, we are supporting one another to continue to grow in power collectively. And all of us feel a sense of equality with the power that each one of us holds in the life experiences that we are creating for ourselves. That's what's coming through today. I'm beginning the closing for this video. I have this idea that my video should be around like 20 to like 45 minutes. These videos that are going to be on this page, I feel like I'm in the beginning of a new journey with how I show up here. So if you appreciated the way that I showed up here, if you haven't already, leave a comment. If you did already, bring another one. Let's boost the engagement on this video so that it can reach people that are similar to you, that are ready for this energy. And you know, you probably, I'm just saying this because I'm channeling it, you probably want to deeply reflect, but you don't want to do it alone. And you're like, is there a space where all of us are reflecting together and all of us are alive to our unique experience? We're able to deeply reflect, yet like we're doing it together. Yes. This is the beginning of that space. I do this on YouTube with the intention that I'm creating an audience that will show up for me in person. Not just show up for me, but show up for you in person. Like that this work that is my embodiment will become live spaces, like in-person spaces. We can gather, tour dates, retreat dates. I don't know, man. Like I'm literally just in this moment speaking about a future that I see, and I speak about this future that I see, aware of the girl who cried wolf energy, and I'm like, dang, like if these events don't one day happen, like dang, but like I'm also thinking, no, like you're with me, and if things change, things will change, but I really would like to, with every word I'm saying, be laying down the bricks of like, this is the path I'm walking, and I'm so happy you're with me. I don't think I have to convince you to be with me. You have your connection to your inner leadership. You've just gone through this little mini reflection time where we were like entertaining that, and like if your leadership ever took you on a path you have to hop off supporting the path that I'm on, then like I fully understand. You know what I'm saying? This was a cool video. This really was a cool video. I hope you have greater insights on your relationship with leadership. And I do still feel some lingering energy where it's like, if I had more time, I really could go deeper with this. So I am going to take the time to go a little bit deeper with this if you'd like to stay with me and do this. But if you've got to bounce, no worries. Imagine yourself holding your own attention. Breathe into that space that loves love. Find that space in your body. Can you find it? If you showed up for this energy consistently, what would your life look like? Notice how I poked the energy of leadership without even saying the word leadership. Are you taking yourself on a journey right now? Are you choosing to see a vision right now? That's your leadership. Can you guide yourself through this mission that you are alive to embody? You are alive to bring this light to earth. So bring it in this moment to yourself. Maybe you don't want this energy to be seen by anyone else. No one's asking you. No one's asking you to go do anything. No one's commanding you. No one's needing anything from you. What do you need from you? What are you asking of you? Find that inner voice. Be in touch and in union with that inner being. What's here? What's here for me to focus on? What's here for me to enjoy? What's here for me to love? What's here for me to be at peace with? When you are afraid of being seen, one of the most helpful things you can do. I kind of hate the way that this is coming through. I basically just want to express the power of seeing yourself, and I don't want to be telling you what to do. I don't want to be projecting fear of being seen onto you, because I'm pretty sure the entire collective has that projected onto them, because it's like, I think we're all kind of afraid of being seen in some way, okay? Anyways, I feel like we all carry that fear to some capacity. There's some part of ourselves we don't want to be seen all over the world, and for many of us, it's certain body parts. We don't want those things to be seen. We're afraid of that. It's pretty normal. But then for others of us, it's like you wrote a really sick poem, a really good poem, a really cool poem, a really amazing poem, a poem that really embodies the energy of New Earth, and like you're afraid of that poem being seen, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, why is this fear here? Slow down. Let yourself be seen by yourself. Start there. That's like advice. Kind of sounds like I'm telling you what to do, but if it doesn't fit, don't put it on, okay? Let yourself be seen by yourself. The reason why I say those words, the past, 5 minutes of me trying to properly articulate this powerful thing that I found, where it's like, oh, like, if I'm afraid of being seen, I'll see myself. And this also goes with being heard, hear myself, and that helps. Okay, story time of why this was a thing for me. I, at one point in my life, could not show up for you like this, what I just did. It was like, so not happening. What I did was I started talking like this outside, and I imagined that the trees were people, and I spoke to them as if I was speaking to a group of people that gathered to come see me, referencing my live event dream, and I practiced that for days. And I think that helped me a lot. I was able to start enjoying the feeling of speaking, hearing myself and reflecting on what I said, and imagining if I was in the audience, if I was listening to this, how would I feel? And realizing that they were kind of good feelings, and being like, okay, I think I'm kind of good at speaking. I think I kind of maybe do have something to offer the community. Maybe Earth will be a better place with me in it. And I'm connecting back. Do you remember when we went like deeper into the self, and I found like I shouldn't show up here, or I shouldn't be here? It was something like that. And it's like, this is like, oh, me showing up is a good thing. Oh, I am lovable, like really lovable. Like, it's easy to love me when I just show up and be myself. Oh my, it's good that I'm here. It's so good that I'm here. I'm so glad I showed up here. The world is better with me in it. I healed myself through using my own voice. I got myself into a moment that I wanted to be in. This is this moment, like all of me wanting this, and all of me thinking, I think my life as a YouTuber would be pretty cool, and I kind of want to make videos. I kind of want to connect with community. I kind of want to just see what will happen. What will happen if I show up on YouTube every day? What will happen if I start talking about my true dreams more often in front of a community? What will happen if I decide to be committed to this new idea that it might be really good, that I choose to show up, and I might be lovable, and give more energy to that, and find myself not giving any energy to that other thought that I shouldn't be here and that I'm unlovable? And then I start to go even higher and thinking like, yeah, I don't even feel like the words I am enough are relevant, because like that's not even on my mind. My worth isn't even something I'm contemplating or questioning or reflecting on, because it's like, it's just here. It's just happening. It's almost like having a nose. Like you're just like, why would I reflect on the state of being of my nose when like it's just here and I got it? That's kind of where I feel like I am at with worth in this moment. And it's like, whoa, that's, you know about the law of ebb and flow? You know what they say when they say healing is not linear? I'm literally in that right now, where it's like, oh my gosh, I literally just said that my worth is so evident I could compare it to my nose. And there was a person on Threads today writing about being focused on the comparisons and the metaphors that you use when you're trying to explain things. And it's so funny that I have a connection. I'm connecting my worth to my nose, and I'm trying to say like it's obvious, like it's there. I used to get bullied about my nose. So maybe it was my sense of worth and my sense of belonging that was a threat to the communities that I was in as a young person. And I really do think that there is some kind of truth. Like the kids that kind of stand out and the kids that kind of have a unique energy tend to get teased or bullied. I don't know. Is that a thing? I don't know. Am I coming across as egotistical, calling myself special and unique? No, because every single one of us is special and unique. I think it's only a matter of time before, like, in a lot of, what am I trying to say? It's only a matter of time before you realize how special and worthy and unique you are, and you let go of all the ways of thinking and being that are not authentic to you. Then you realize, oh, this is me, this moment. There's no me outside of myself to chase and become. There's no me outside of myself that's better than the me that I am right now. Maybe I liked how life was and how life felt at year 5 better than I'm liking it now at year 27. That would be, if that was me, that would be a me problem. That would be like my advice to myself would be, what was it that I loved so much about year 5, and how can I just replicate that in year 27? I would never personally stay in that space of like, oh, that year was so much better. That's great insight. Oh, that year was so much better. How did that year feel? What were you doing that year? What was it about that year that made it so great? Like, oh my gosh, you know what you want? Oh my gosh, you know what you like? Cake! Like, that's great. It's so good to know what you want and who you are and what you like, because that will help you as a creator of reality, as a creator of life experiences. It's like, oh, like when I was 5 years old, my whole entire bedroom was pink, and I had like ballet decorations all over my bedroom. I was a ballerina. Maybe that's why life was so great. Let me get some more pink stuff and see like, oh my gosh, yeah, I think being surrounded by pink stuff makes me way happier, because it makes me think about how you know what I'm saying? Like the brain, the way we think and the way we process our reality is so unique to ourselves. So this energy of realizing like, oh, pink literally does make me happy. Like it literally does. So I gotta get some more pink in my space. I gotta paint the walls in my room pink. Maybe just one of the walls is gonna be pink. I'm not actually gonna do that because I'm renting right now, so I can't paint the wall pink. What if like, can you paint the wall and then when you move out, just paint it white? That is a good question. I'm totally going to ask ChatGPT that question after I'm done filming. Because why not? Can't you like go to the paint store, find the paint that matches the place? I mean, it's probably like a risky thing to do. People probably don't do that very often, but yeah. Anyways, I know I have to like customize my space to be more like me. I moved in with my boyfriend, and he was living here in this apartment before I moved in, so it's like the bedroom definitely gives man so gotta get some Ari energy in this room, which like my plants here, my paintings are on the wall, my desk is pink, and I've got a pink notebook, and my phone stand that I'm looking at right now is pink, so it's kind of cool to bring in some color, some life. Thank you for reflecting with me today. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. I enjoyed the way that I closed out this video. I love how I closed it out, and it just brought up so much more energy. I'm so excited for the next time I go live. I'm considering going live very soon. Hopefully I feel that spark today. I'm very intuitive about where I go live. I don't have when I go live, I don't have a set schedule, and I just kind of do it when I feel it. So I'm kind of feeling it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But for now, I'm going to celebrate the fact that this video is so divine, and I'm claiming to the universe that this video will have found the absolute perfect people for it to be watched, and people will be able to drop deeply into their inner world and really get some great breakthroughs from this video. Thank you so much. I will connect with you in another video very soon. You are so loved, you are so special, you are so unique, and it is a privilege and an honor to connect with someone as beautiful as you are, with someone as in touch with your soul are, with someone as in touch with their soul as you are. It's very special to connect with you.